Assalamualaikum and hi Madam Mila. So before we begin, let me briefly introduce our teammate. So firstly we have Emmanuel. He will be explaining about the importance to ecosystem and fun facts of the Amphiprioninae. And secondly we have Esther Roswina. She will be present about the characteristic of the Amphiprioninae. And thirdly we have Marisa Rihanna. She will introduce about the life cycle of the Amphiprioninae. And lastly me, Nisha Batrisya, and I will explain about the first part and the second part, which are taxonomic description and habitat.
And I'm Luzman.
And I'm Hael.
We are the editor.
About the taxonomic description, the clownfish, also known as anemone fish, belong to the subfamily Amphiprioninae, which is part of the family Formacentridae. There are currently 27 known species of clownfish, and one of these species belongs to the genus Primnas, while the rest belong to the main genus of the subfamily, which is Amphiprion. So next is about habitats. So clownfish are typically found in warm waters like Red Sea and Pacific Ocean. They live in the sheltered coral reefs and lagoons, often within sea anemones, and their diet includes small invertebrates, algae, and leftover food particles from their most anemones.
For this slide, we're gonna talk about Amphiprioninae. For the morphology, clownfish have a small oval, elytrally compressed body, which help them maneuver easily among the coral reef and sea anemones tentacles. They typically grow between 4 to 5 inches in length. They're bright coloration and usually orange with white bands bordered by black, which make them easily recognizable. They have a continuous dorsal fins around the caudal fins and smooth overlapping cycloid scale. The mouth is small and located at the front. It's suited for nibbling on small prey. For mode of nutrition, clownfish are ambivores. They feed on algae, plankton, small crustaceans, and leftover food from the sea anemones they live with. In return, the anemones benefit from the nutrients in the clownfish waste, forming a mutualistic relationship. For the characteristic, it's up to two characteristics, which is firstly general characteristic. For the common name for this fish is clownfish, and the scientific name is Amphiprioninae, and its type is a fish. Clownfish have an average lifespan in the wild. It can be 6 to 10 years, and the size for this fish can be up to 4.3 inch. Clownfish has a unique characteristic. Clownfish are hermaphrodites. This means that they can be male or female. A clownfish is born male and has the ability to change into a female. This can happen when the dominant female dies. The dominant male will turn into a female and then choose to mate with another male in the group. However, once they change, they cannot turn it back.
So the next one is life cycle. The first stage is birth and hatching. Female clownfish after mating will release around 10 to 100,000 eggs, and the egg will hatch in about 7 days. Eggs are often laid on a substrate near a host anemone by a breeding pair. After the eggs hatch, releasing tiny larvae that drift in ocean currents, as they are unable to swim well in this stage. Second stage is called larvae development and metamorphosis. Larvae feed on small organisms such as zooplankton or phytoplankton for development. They undergo metamorphosis, which is a transformation of their white stripes on their appearance. The third stage is called juvenile stage. If the larvae survives long enough, it will eventually find a coral reef and settle. Then it will look for a sea anemone and develop a symbiotic relationship with it, which is called mutualism, in which the clownfish gets protection from predators, and in return it keeps the sea anemone clean as well as help lure out prey. Why is this stage called juvenile stage? It is because the clownfish will transform into a juvenile clownfish where they develop its vibrant orange, black as well as white color. And then for the fourth stage, which is the adult stage, adult clownfish is hermaphrodites. All are born male, but the dominant male can become female if the female dies. Then
Next, we
clownfish
will
can
talk
live
about
for about
importance
8 to 12 years or more in a protected environment.
Clownfish also have importances in cultural and ecological significance. Clownfish have become a symbol of coral reef conservation, partly due to the popularity from movies and as aquarium pets. Their role in the reef ecosystem as part of the symbiotic relationship with anemones highlight the intricate connection within marine environments. Lastly, I will be sharing about fun facts for clownfish. 1. Clownfish's eggs can be hatched anytime during the year. And secondly, after the clownfish eggs are laid, the male clownfish guard them until they hatch. Then the clownfish are all born males. Once they become female, they cannot be male again. Though there are theories, it is not yet known how clownfish survive the anemone's poison. Male clownfish are the primary caretakers for their young, with female can helping on occasion. And lastly, clownfish communicate by making popping and clicking sounds.